A man from Jersey has done what you might have thought was impossible. Jeff Harmon and a team of 30 people helped him climb Mount Kilimanjaro in a wheelchair.
In a wheelchair. Had to be a guy from Jersey, okay? Well, good day. You know what? And I was with him when he was doing part of this journey. Earlier, we were with him during the summer as they were starting to train. And after months of training and years of preparation, Jeff Harmon and his team did climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Let's take a look at a little piece of video from their journey.
It's all right. We're having some problems with the video, so let's talk to Jeff. You introduced us to Jeff.
That's right,
Dan.
Jeff. This summer when we talked to you, we weren't sure sort of how it was all going to go, but you did it. Your team of 30. Tell us, I mean, how did you do it? Talk to us a little bit about what your journey actually was to get over there.
So it's 2 years in the making. August of 23, decided to do it, and just intense training. Started in January of 24, really focused, traveling all over the country, different locations, different mountains. We used Spartan races to help us to train, to get ready for the mountain terrain, and then September 8th, we started climbing. 32 people from all over the country, ages 17 to 62, made up our team, and we took it on.
And I know you were diagnosed with this neurological disorder a couple years ago and ended up in the wheelchair. And it was during that time when you decided, you know what, I'm kind of not going to let anything stop me from doing something. How did you come up with this idea in the first place? Because to climb Mount Kilimanjaro is just, even for anyone, that's just a very difficult goal.
Yeah, I started to ask the question, what's possible? What could I do? And it started with Spartan races, and then started to think about a mountain and why I couldn't think of the Torn in Bhutan or one down the street. I don't know, but Kilimanjaro came into my thoughts, and an opportunity to do it came up through the guide company that we work with in Tanzania. And I've gotten into the habit of just saying yes and then figuring out, well, how am I going to do it? So I said yes, and we figured it out.
So how did you do it, Jeff?
So the team came around me to support me. So in the wheelchair, there's moments when I can't do much but hold on and make sure that I don't fall. So the team supported me. We had 32, as I mentioned, and then we had over 100 porters. Tanzanian law dictates that you have to have at least 2 porters for every climber. I had a group of porters around me. We hit moments on the trail, including Summit Day, where my team, it was the best that they could do to take on the mountain themselves. And the porters from Tanzania who live and breathe the mountain came around me, supported me. It was the epitome of a team effort.
When you got to the top, what went through your mind? How did you handle that?
So I had a lot of mixed feelings, Rosanna. I mean, I was proud and excited, but also it didn't meet all the expectations I had thought. Because I had this vision that the entire team of 32 would march up the mountain, hit the summit together, we'd all get together with this huge photo with our My Impossible flag. And it didn't work out that way. The mountain was so hard. Team members had to go ahead. A core group of 7 stayed with me along with porters. We summited together, so it was really joyful.
So it kind of broke it up a little bit, but everyone eventually did get to the top.
So we had 32 people on the team, 31 reached at least the first summit point. So there's 3 summit points on Kilimanjaro, and all of them, except one, and she even says, I hit my summit.
And I know for you, there's 2 questions I wanted to ask you. Part of your team is this group F3. Can you talk a little bit about those guys? I know some of them are here today. And if you look at the video, the way they have to kind of help you go up, it's a series of ropes and just sort of using it all together. Can you talk about that group and those guys and what they were able to do?
I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing without F3. So F3 stands for Fitness, Fellowship, and Faith. And the mission of F3 is to mobilize men in local communities for leadership.
Yeah.
And so this group of guys that I met in 22 came around me, supported me. They became some of my dearest friends, and they said yes when it came to climbing this mountain. And they were up for whatever, and they stayed with me till we reached that summit.
And the other question I wanted to ask you, My Impossible is your foundation that you created. And part of your journey here was to help raise money and to eventually help others. What's My Impossible all about?
So our mission is to inspire and enable those with visible and invisible disabilities to take on their impossible. And so we're really excited for what's next. We're supporting on November 9th a gentleman from our F3 to do his first 5K. He's lost over 180 pounds, and we're supporting him next April. We're gonna take on the Spartan race in Mountain Creek with a group of kids who face their own challenges in life. So we just want to spread this message that anything is possible and to challenge all of your limits.
I love it. All right, what's next for you though, Jeff?
So what's next is helping others.
That's great.
So,
I think you did enough now, Jeff. You proved it. You done. No?
well, I will say my wife might get mad at me, but we're thinking about Denali in a couple years in Alaska.
Wow, Jeff.
And other Mount Rainier. We're thinking about it. So don't tell my wife, but we're thinking about it.
She might be watching. But how can people get in touch with you? It's myimpossible.org.
Yeah,
if people want to learn more.
Myimpossible.org. You can see our story from earlier this year.
Yeah, that was so much fun talking during that story.
And you can, if you want to get involved. So My Impossible, our theme is My Possible is Our Possible. It's all about community. So if you want to plug in to what we're doing and supporting kids and others who have disabilities, visible and invisible, just reach out and let's talk.
Amazing. Jeff, so nice to meet you. Congratulations. You're feeling good, right?
I feel good. I feel good.
You look good.
Thank you.
Jeff.
Thank you. All right. Wow, Dan, thank you for putting this on our radar.
That was so fun.
I know.